Well, you procrastinate because you're afraid to start some tasks. Let's say you're afraid of what people will think, what they will think when they see you, or maybe when they see that you started this business, or when they see that you started this channel, or when they see that you are doing this, you are just afraid of what people will think. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks. There's the spotlight effect. I know you've heard of the spotlight effect, but you don't need to worry about anybody's thoughts. You don't need to care about what they are thinking about you and what they like and what they dislike. Just do what you can do. Learn from your mistakes. Make those mistakes. Learn to practice more. Forget about what they will think. Otherwise, you would always be procrastinating on your project or on your new things that you want to start. Forget those people and then just start. Are you always struggling with your deadlines? Are you always finding it hard to find the time to do your task? You're always ending up doing your things or even finishing a project in the last minute if you are given an assignment or a simple task to do. You end up waiting till the very last minute to start. If that is you, then this is the video for you, because in this video, we will dive into the things that are keeping you from achieving your goals, that are keeping you from actually doing things before the deadlines, that are always keeping you procrastinating. It's always making you procrastinate. What to dive into the things that cause procrastination and how you can find a better solution to beating your procrastination with. So if you're ready to learn more about procrastination and how to beat it,
Well then, let's get on with it.
my name is Benjamin, and today I'll be talking to you procrastination, the things involved in procrastination, the things that cause procrastination, and how we can find a way to solve our procrastinating habits. So before we start, what is procrastination? A quick Google search will tell you that procrastination is the habit of delaying an important task, usually by focusing on less urgent, more enjoyable, and easier activities instead. It is basically you leaving your important task and focusing more on things that are more enjoyable. That will make you happy, and also you just focus on the small things that are not important instead of focusing on the larger things. It is very important to understand that laziness is very different from procrastination, because also in Google search, we find out laziness is the unwillingness to act. So with procrastination, we are delaying the willingness to act. We are delaying the act. But for laziness, it is you just being unwilling to act. That is all. So procrastination is caused by stress. If you have any physical stress that I'm going through, it can be physical, it can be emotional, it can be financial, it can be personal, any kind of stress that you're experiencing in your life. Doesn't really matter if it is yesterday, if it is this morning, if it is even an entire month, and you're going through maybe a loss or maybe a family member is not feeling well. Any form of stress that causes you to be anxious or that causes anxiety can cause you to procrastinate. So for example, I have been working efficiently for the entire month, and then maybe because of a health issue from a parent or maybe a sibling, I ended up spending all my money on that. So at the end of the day, let's say at the end of the week, I get broke and I start to go behind on my deadlines because I'm stressed out about how I'm going to get money to buy food for myself, how I'm going to pay for my expenses, and I try to put off the important things and I focus on just thinking, or I just sit down and just start thinking about how to make more money, even though I am just relaxing and just looking through TikTok, looking for other ways of making money, other ways of finding a side hustle, instead of doing the long form things or doing the things I'm supposed to do. I end up putting off the things I'm supposed to do and look for easier things to do or nicer things that will make me happier. Instead of focusing on the things, instead of focusing on the hard parts, I want to just relax and find the cheap or little dopamine that I can get from my phone. Coming from my phone, it can just be from playing video games, it can be from watching movies, just sitting down, just being lazy, and just taking a bit of stress relief. And that is procrastination, because procrastination is a stress relief. It is your mind's defensive mechanism where it tries to combat stress. So when you are feeling too much stress, your brain tries to take off a bit of that stress. And the way it takes it off is by procrastinating. So the next time you think you're procrastinating, you have to sit back and understand, just like Robbin said, you have to acknowledge that you are stressed, because you don't just start to procrastinate. You don't just stop doing your normal things. You don't just leave things behind. If you are happy If you're excited about something, you will do it. But because you're stressed about something, that is what's causing you to procrastinate. Now, Robbin also said this in her video. She has a 6-minute routine where the first thing you do is to acknowledge that you are stressed. And then once you know that you are stressed, you count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This will interrupt your mind and it will keep you focused and to just bring you back to normal. So let's say I want to do a push-up. And I'm pushing it away. Just acknowledge that yes, you are stressed. And then count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Once it gets to the first one, you go down and you do a push-up. So once it gets to 1, you take your paper or take your laptop and you start writing something. Literally have to start. And then you start working on that one thing as quick as possible. So after 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you take your laptop, you go down, or you just go to the gym, or start doing that task. Do just one thing, and that will help you beat that procrastination. Because you have to understand that the problem with procrastination isn't how hard you work, but it's actually getting you to start working. So the first thing that you need in order for you to get to the long term. So the first block you have to tick in order for you to move forward. So procrastination, you just need to break that cycle. You literally just need to break that first cycle, and then you can continue. So that is Robbin's technique for breaking procrastination. So the second cause of procrastination is you being lazy and burnt out, or you believing that you are too lazy and burnt out to start. Let's say I want to start a business and I'm having mixed feelings, or I'm having negative feelings. I'm having just bad feelings about starting a business. Like there are too many risks involved. There are so many things. There are so many competitors in the area, or maybe there's just too much pressure in the business, or maybe it can be in the school. It can be at work. I'm trying to do something, but I have this negative thoughts. Or I'm bringing the problems that will happen if I do this. Even working out. Let's say I want to lose some weight, or maybe I want to gain some muscle. It can be both ways. But starting to go out to even the gym to go and work out, and then I start to imagine the things that I'll be going through. Let's say at the end of the day, when I go to the gym, I'll come back sore. My muscles hurt, my back hurts, my head hurts. I'm like everything hurts. So I start to think about that, and I say, I don't want to stress myself. I don't want to feel this way at the end of the day. So because of that, I can't sleep. It can be in a business. I'm tired. I feel like it's just going to take so much of my time today, and I want to use that time to watch my movies or just relax today. And that is what causes procrastination. You think about the negatives. But if you could change that around. So the way you can change this is by changing that mindset around and having the mindset where you change that negative into a positive mindset. Make it more exciting for yourself. Make the task that I want him to do more exciting. Push away that negative thoughts and that stress that comes with that negative. You being sore and you just thinking about the future and just thinking about the bad things that could happen. Just forget that and then try to change that mindset and be eager, be happy to start that project, or to start that task, or even to take that book to study, or take that book to start writing. Be eager to do it. And the way you can do it is, let's say, for example, I want to go to the gym again. I want to start gym. I want to start exercising. I want to start losing weight. So I will try to look forward to not to tomorrow or maybe to tonight, but actually look forward to all the way to maybe the next 3 months. How would I want to see myself in the next 3 months? And when I look forward to that, I put that thought in my mind that I'm doing this, or I'm going to the gym today because I want to become like that person I see myself like in the next 3 months. So that will make you eager to always push forward or always go to the gym, because in your mind, you want to look like that person that you have pictured in your mind. But if you have that mindset that at the end of the day, I'll be sore and I'll be tired, I'll be so hungry, my head will hurt and everything will hurt, then you can never achieve that. Then it's only keep you procrastinating, to only make you push the exercise or push the thing that you want to achieve far away. It's in the same thing as business. If you can imagine yourself making 6 figures every month, maybe at the end of the year, you want to start making 6 figures. So then you start working on the business. You start putting in the plans, or start putting the things so that it can make you that millions or that 6 figures every month. If you keep that negative, there's no way you can start. Now the third one is most people procrastinate because of perfectionism. The term perfectionism. you being a perfectionist. When you hear the term perfectionism, some use it as a praise for themselves.
Darling, you know I'm a perfectionist. You know that? Jeffrey.
Because I love doing things just right. I don't fail or I don't mess up things. I'm a perfectionist. To a point, it is good. But most of the time, it is way better to be able to do things and mess up than doing one specific thing or than stressing over one specific point before you actually release it. The research that was conducted where professor gave students the opportunity to do their project by the class into two groups. They all had 13 days. In the first group, they were supposed to make a pot at the end of the year, so one pot. And at the end of the 30 days, they were supposed to present the professor with one pot. In the other group, the second group, they were given the opportunity to make a pot, so they had a chance to make a pot for every day for 30 days. And another day, they bring their final pot. So at the end of the day, who do you think won? It was second. They had the opportunity to do one, then learn from their mistakes, and do one, learn from the other mistakes, and then make mistakes. So they learned from making mistakes. They learned from the experience. Unlike the first group, who didn't have the opportunity and they had to make just one pot and make everything or make all the adjustments into one. And at the end, the second one won. So all that I'm trying to stress on here is that learning from experiences is better. You don't need to waste your time on looking for the little things, looking for stressing over little things in the things that you're trying to meet. If you're writing a book, writing a poem, you're making an art, you're drawing a video, I'm just drawing on something, you are recording a song, you are studying. You don't need to stress over just one thing. You just start it. Just try to revise. Just start the business. Don't wait. So don't wait for the perfect time. Don't stress over the little things. Release it and then learn from your mistakes. You obviously make mistakes. You obviously get things wrong. But you learn from those mistakes and then you take another and start again and then you learn from it and then you start again and then you learn from it. You make mistakes and you improve on yourself. Don't stress it. Don't keep yourself in a very tight corner of perfectionism. That is what will break you. Learn to make mistakes and then learn from your mistakes. So don't look for perfection in the beginning. In the beginning of starting something, when you want to start something, don't look for that perfection. Try practicing the things. Try practicing step by step. Do it.
Just do it.
Understand, if you want to post a video, if you want to record a video, just do it. With time, you will learn the things. You learn how to talk to camera, how to not be shy. Then you cannot just do everything to go in just one video. You cannot just become the best entrepreneur with just one business. You have to learn on those little businesses that you start. Learn how to talk. It's sales, it's marketing. Just learn these simple things and then you get better. So now with the information you have, you know the causes of procrastination. You know the things that causes procrastinating. You trying to be a perfectionist. That thing you need to stop. Then take out that perfectionism and then learn to make mistakes. Learn to practice more because you know practice makes perfect. Or practice makes better, okay? Or make it better. And then change all that negative mindset about starting something and just start. Change that negative into a positive mindset where you're always excited to start something. You're always eager to start. So I hope with these little information, with these little things that I've given you, you can now start your project or now start the things that you've been keeping in your back room or the things that you've been keeping away, storing your notes. Start doing those things today. And if you like this video, then there's another video for you where you learn how to plan your tasks. Planning everyday things, planning for the long term. Basically means planning your long term. So the little things that you start today will take you to a long term goal. So if you like this, then I suggest that for you. Alright, so I'll be seeing you in the next one. Goodbye.